Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jackie's Homeroom. I'd like to talk today about something that sounds simple, but may be one of the most overlooked skills in modern life. And that's pausing, which means taking a moment to stop. But I share how important it is to do both in your life and in your speech and writing. A few weeks ago, I stepped away from my regular classroom schedule for the summer. And as I'm recording this, I'm spending time in a beautiful forest beside the lake, as you can see. The days are quieter here, and when life becomes quieter, you start to hear things you couldn't hear before. For example, you start to hear your own thoughts. All the noise in the world stops, and you can start to have a deeper conversation with yourself. When you hear the sound of the birds and the wind through the trees, you start to realize that perhaps you've been moving a little too fast. This got me thinking, of course. And I was thinking that pausing sometimes feels a little bit scary to some people. Some may feel like they're not progressing in life. And if they stop, it's like everything stops and they feel unproductive. And I can understand that. Now, when we talk about speaking, people may feel uncomfortable with silence. And in writing, well, this often reflects the speaking and leads to long run-on sentences. So today we're going to look at pausing in a different way. Let's start with pausing and progress. What if we look at pausing as part of progress? We tend to think that growth should be continuous. You keep working, you keep studying, you keep producing, improving. Well, nature doesn't work that way. Fields lie fallow, trees rest throughout the winter. Even the human heart alternates between contraction and expansion. Life moves in rhythms, activity and rest, effort and recovery, speaking and listening, movement and stillness. Why should learning be anything different? Many people who learn English feel guilty when they take a break. Perhaps you've experienced this yourself. You miss a few classes, or you stop reading for a while, or you don't practice every day. But what if the pause is actually helping you to progress? Think about the last time you read a book, an excellent book, I hope. Did you absorb every idea while reading the page? Probably not. Some of the most meaningful insights arrive later, while taking a walk, or while driving, or while even washing dishes. The mind continues working long after the lesson ends. Learning isn't only what happens when information enters the brain. It's also what's happening when your brain is making sense of all that information. In English, we often say, I need some time to process that. Process, a great word. It reminds us that understanding takes time. Knowledge needs space. Ideas need room to breathe. And the same is true for communication. I mentioned the fear of silence. One of the most common habits I notice among English learners, and native speakers too, is how uncomfortable they are with silences. For example, someone asks a question and then we rush to answer and we fill in every gap. We speak quickly. We worry that pausing will make us seem uncertain, but often the opposite is true. A thoughtful pause can make you sound more confident, not less. It makes you more deliberate, more reflective, and even more in control. Great speakers understand this. After an important idea, they pause. After a powerful story, they pause. After asking a meaningful question, they pause. Why? Because listeners need time to absorb, time to connect, time to think. Without pauses, communication becomes like trying to drink from a fire hose. Too much, too fast, and nothing has a chance to settle. A fun expression in English is, let that sink in. The expression suggests that understanding happens gradually, like a stone settling into water or rain slowly entering the soil. Now, when it comes to pausing in writing, pausing matters in writing too. Writing has its own way of creating a pause. A period tells us to stop and let the idea settle. For example, I love learning English. Period. Pause. It opens new doors. Period. A comma creates a shorter pause and helps ideas flow more naturally. It allows us to breathe if you're reading the sentence out loud, for example. Listen. After class, I went for a walk. Notice the breath I took after class? There was a natural breathing pause there. Other punctuation marks create different kinds of pauses. A colon prepares us for what comes next. I learned an important lesson. Growth requires patience. So there was a pause there, like creating an expectation, creating a sense of what comes next. A dash can create a moment of emphasis. For example, sometimes the best thing to do is this. Pause. Just as silence helps us when we speak, punctuation helps our readers slow down, understand our meaning, and absorb our ideas. Some ideas deserve a pause. Some experience merit a pause. And some conversations require more pausing. Let's go back to talking about life itself. Many of us are constantly consuming books and podcasts and news and videos and courses and lots of information. Yet, wisdom is not just accumulated information. Wisdom often emerges when information has time to settle, when we reflect, when we connect ideas, when we ask ourselves, what does this mean? How does this apply to my life? What have I learned? What do I truly believe? These questions rarely appear during the rush. They tend to appear during the pause. And I think this is one of the reasons people often have their best ideas when walking in nature or sitting by a lake or looking out of the window of a train or even when taking a shower. The mind finally has room because you created the space to allow the unexpected to enter so you can find a solution, experience insight, or allow a memory to arise or find a new perspective. Sometimes the answer arrives only after we stop chasing it. So if you're taking a break this summer, don't panic. Read a novel, listen to conversations, watch a film, or simply take a walk. Observe people, collect experiences. Language grows from life too. And the richer your experiences become, the richer your communication becomes. And if you're not taking a break from English, perhaps consider taking more pauses within your English. Pause before answering so quickly next time. Pause between ideas. Pause after an important point. Allow your listener and yourself to think. You may be surprised at how much more powerful your communication becomes. Now, I'd like to leave you with this thought. In a world that constantly tells us to speed up, there's something quite revolutionary about slowing down, about stepping back, about taking in what you've already learned, and allowing life to catch up with you. So this week, give yourself permission to pause. Thank you for spending these moments with me. And remember, Jackie's Homeroom is where we learn to think, express ourselves, and grow through English. Until next time, take care, and don't forget to read and be kind. And I'll see you next time, hopefully, from this little magical spot.